You're watching CTOM TV. Knowledge is power.
Kara is wondering, can a liquid biopsy diagnose cancer?
It can, yes. Yeah, it depends on whether you've identified the genetic alteration is causing the cancer or not.
Right, because I know that with your team, you use a combination of a couple of different tests that are liquid-based or blood-based tests as part of your cancer prevention service.
Right. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how that works.
Well, if a person has a inherited genetic mutation, such as a BRCA1 or a BRCA2, what we do know is if they start developing cancer over time, we'll see increases in that mutation. Even though it's a germline mutation, because the cells are growing so rapidly, we'll see an increase in that actual mutation over time. And then we have a good indication that, there's some cancerous behavior going on.
Okay, so if somebody had done that and they had already figured out what inherited mutations they might have, and they were keeping an eye on that, that's when liquid biopsies would be useful for diagnosing cancer.
Definitely, if you have a known mutation.
Right,
now,
so you have to know what you're looking for first.
Yes, but not entirely. We do have discovery liquid biopsies. I think Foundation One has a good one, and there's a few other companies that have genomic sequencing. And so this is actual genomic sequencing right from the blood. So they're able to extract the DNA and then assemble it into its actual gene structures and do the sequencing that way. They're down to up to about 95 genes or so, I believe.
That they can do that with.
They can do that with. And they can't do all of the genes. There's certain areas that are difficult. But if someone without a cancer diagnosis was to do one of those tests and they identified let's say a KRAS G12V mutation, for example, or a BRAF mutation, I think that would be a very good indication that person has a cancer of some sort.
Because it wouldn't be there otherwise.
It wouldn't be there otherwise. These are known oncogenic drivers.
So they might have caught it very early, but probably there's something there. Right. Okay.
So it depends on the mutation.
Right. So you could use either the liquid biopsy, the inherited test, to see if you're carrying any of those and if those numbers change over time.
Right.
Or you could have one of those other tests.
Yeah, that is specific for tumor DNA.
Yeah, Foundation Medicine Liquid is the one you're talking about.
Yes,
and I think that looks at 70 genes.
70,
it's not that high in compared to the inherited mutations, but it's better than what we had just a few years ago, which was nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, and those numbers are constantly going up in terms of what can be tested for.
Right.
Yeah, so good question, Kara.
Thank you for watching CTOM TV. Subscribe below and stay informed.